Jeffrey complains that he's not getting any women. He blames it on his height, his skin color, his finances. He blames it on the women. They're all but why won't they be my It's a shame. Jeffrey overlooks one key component to being attractive: his mental health. Adonis has a beautiful character. He is so utterly present when he speaks to you. You can't help but feel important around him. You spend some good fun time with Adonis and he looks at you and he tells you that he's grateful for you. Imagine how good that would feel. Imagine how Adonis's woman feels around him. 2 years ago, I was in the worst period of my life. I used to wake up, fill up weed in a little pipe, and start smoking straight away in the morning. I'd smoke, I'd drink some tea, eat some chocolate, first thing in the morning, just watching music videos. We had just about gotten into the COVID lockdown in the UK, so I wasn't even going to the gym. I was literally just waking up, smoking weed, watching music videos, playing video games, and then doing nothing else with my life, just eating junk food. At that point of my life, I had such bad mental health that it really put me into that vicious cycle where I was doing these bad habits. Not only was my attitude and view on life so negative and unattractive to be around, think about the physical changes to your appearance when you have bad mental health, when you have depression and anxiety, you're eating food, you're waking up late. This is what I looked like in March 2020 when I trimmed my hair in the lockdown. I look kind of ugly, bro. As I learned about mental health and I started meditating and doing gratitude journaling every day, I became so much more positive and I started looking for more opportunities for growth. And that's really what started this entire YouTube channel, my entire movement on self-improvement. That's what got me working out even through the middle of the COVID lockdown whilst everyone, including myself, was making excuses. I bought a pair of gymnastic rings and started training outdoors. You and I know that there's a fair amount of Jeffreys who are watching this video, and because I've said that mental health gets you more women, they hate us straight away because they're like, nope, you have to be 6'4" and all that matters is looks. Well, the truth is, if you believe that all that matters is look, which I won't lie, there is some truth in that. Looks probably are the most important one singular factor in modern dating. But your looks are so heavily improved when you have good mental health. Because the guy with bad mental health does all the bad habits and he stays indoors all day, he doesn't get vitamin D, his skin looks all up, he doesn't style his hair, he's gave up, he's lost hope, he stays up late watching YouTube videos and jacking off to porn. He's an ugly man. Do you think that he works out? Do you think that he's going to be lean? Do you think that he's going to have a nice sense of fashion? Of course not. That same man, if we put him onto a good mental health protocol, if we suddenly make him present and grateful, if we heal some of his trauma, that'll get his into the gym. That'll give him some more hope and he'll think that he can make some positive improvements. He'll reduce his body fat, increase his muscle mass. He'll start dressing better. He'll improve his hygiene and not have bad breath. Of course, that will increase his options when it comes to dating. So how is your mental health? Because the truth is, we should be improving our mental health for the sake of just having good mental health. But most guys need to be told that whatever is like a good habit will help you get so I promise you, as you go on and improve your mental health, you will attract more women. Because women and men and everyone, no one really wants to spend time with someone who's got bad mental health. As much as, you know, we're trying to do mental health movements, the truth is, it's not fun to be around a person who's depressed and has like a negative outlook on life. It's not fun to be around a person who's got anxiety and like you kind of take on their anxiety by the way they look at you and their eyes dart around. Generally, we don't want to spend time with people like that. Of course, we want to help them, but we don't want to spend time with people like that. Women want to be around men who make them feel good, who make them feel sexy, who make them feel excited. If you've got up mental health, you're going to be so insecure that you're not actually speaking to her in the way that actually makes her feel sexy. You're going to be sat with that body language. And the same thing with making money, improving your grades, with every part of life gets so much easier when you've improved your mental health first. You've wanted to be productive for so long. For so long you've thought that you're not really hitting your potential, that you could do more work. You've tried all those productivity tactics, the Pomodoro technique. You've tried all that. Why don't you just try improving your mental health for 2 weeks? I guarantee that you will never look back. For 2 weeks, you make mental health your priority. For 2 weeks, you meditate every single day, no matter what your Jeffrey brain says to you that it doesn't work, that it's not going to do anything. You meditate every day. For 2 weeks, you gratitude journal every day. You don't need to overthink it. You don't need to start spurging out and asking like, wait, how do I do it properly? Download any of the meditation apps and just do like 5 to 10 minutes every single day. Get a piece of paper and just write down a couple of things that you're grateful for 2 weeks. Do some research on mental health and actually learn more about it. I promise that you'll see a significant difference in 2 weeks. And as that happens, you'll see that you're automatically more productive. You'll see that you're just studying longer, and it's so weird because now studying actually feels kind of fun because you're actually learning. You'll see that you can read so much better, that your mind doesn't just wander as you're reading a paragraph. You'll see that you can actually hold a conversation with a woman. Improving your mental health is like allowing yourself to actually live a good life. And it saddens me that so many guys don't take it seriously. The worst thing that I want for any of my boys is to become a statistic. Young men have truly been let down in society. We all know that. We know that there isn't really great resources for like mental health and suicide and male domestic abuse. That means that you have to take the responsibility of your own self-improvement. You have to go and learn about mental health. If you go into Google and search for the science of well-being, you'll get a free course. It's not like anything to do with me. I don't make money or anything, but it's just like a course which I found like 2 years ago, which teaches you about mental health. So far, I've gotten thousands of people onto that course, and it's truly helped us because it's so important to be educated on this. Think about if you never had any level of education in terms of fitness and weightlifting, if you never watched a single video about lifting, if you never watched a single video about diet, you would have made such trash progress. Well, the same is to be said about mental health. Watch videos on mental health, take a course on mental health, read books on mental health, and then spread the message. Tell your boys, tell your friends, tell your family about the importance of improving their mental health. Teach them how to meditate, give them a gratitude journal to fill out. It's so important that we spread this message. When I see videos, like I just watched one of a YouTuber called Jordan Green where he talked about his suicide attempt. It breaks my heart, and this is going to sound kind of weird, that young men go through those huge, like, you know, the negative mental health periods, the suicide attempts, solely out of ignorance, out of a lack of education. That is why so many young men are killing themselves. It's simply out of a lack of education. If we were educated on mental health, we would know what to do at those times of crisis. And in fact, we probably wouldn't even get that down bad because we would have been doing the good habits that really regulate us in the first place. I truly hope this video helps you. You can share this link with a friend who might need it. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.